So this has been boiling for about 10 minutes or so now, and you can really smell it. You can smell all of the different aromatics that you've put in. The cloves are dancing about in the rice and whatever. But the good thing is about using this method is because it's submersion and we've still got quite a bit of water left on top. It does give you an opportunity prior to finishing to just scoop off some of the inedible bits and pieces that you would have to fish out later anyway. So it gives you an opportunity to do that. The cloves are the hardest because they really do get around. But either way, you're going to have some in there. Now, just to let you know, I've only stirred this once. If you stir it and stir it and stir it, you're creating more starch, which is exactly what we didn't want to do, because that's how you get quite sticky and clumped up rice that doesn't flow very well. I'm going to call it a day with this one now. So what I'm going to do is I've tasted it, and it does taste quite nice actually, and it is quite cooked. So I'm just going to turn it off, and I'm going to use the colander and bring it over to the sink. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and drain out most of the water, but I'm also going to give it a quick wash. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. If you were going to leave this now and you weren't going to do anything further with it, ideally to use cold water because it stops it from cooking further and getting mushier, because nobody really wants a rice that's just collapsing. There you go. So take out a couple of leaves and things while we can see them. It saves us a job later. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, the bay leaf isn't poisonous to eat. So when you see it in your dinner, you can eat it. I wouldn't advise it. It goes really woody. It's not a nice thing to do. It's quite a nasty taste, to be honest. It gives off a sort of a chewiness that you don't want in your rice at all. So what we do now, just pop all of that rice into there. Job done. Excuse the hands, they are clean. Okay, just makes a bit of a mess. Okay, so there's your rice, all sorted. And now we've got to make it look pretty. Okay. If you decide that you're going to put a liquid in there now, the liquids will mix. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get 3 colours. You can use more colours. I was going to buy some green today to show you the green, but there wasn't any in the supermarket. But this is just ordinary food colouring. This is egg yellow, and this is a red food colouring. Now you can buy them in liquid form as well as powder, and all you do is just add a bit of water to them, like so. Try and mix them all up, and then make a cross all the way across like that. Okay, so we've got a line of red. Don't mix up your spoons because you'll just get orange everywhere, and it's no good. You want to get yellow, orange and red. So with that, we need to try and keep the spoons separate. Okay, so there's a nice yellow cross there. Okay, now a lot of that's going to sink to the bottom, and also it will mix, so you will get some red, some yellow, and some orange, which is perfect. And all we do is we put it in to an oven, and what you don't do is have a high temperature. If you have a high temperature, what will happen is all the rice that's actually on the top will crisp up, and you'll just end up with Rice Krispies, colourful Rice Krispies, like you used to get in those packets when you were kids. You don't want that. So you want to dry the rice, but you don't want to overcook it, and you don't want to make it go crispy. So you're probably looking at 170, maximum 180 is what you want to do that. And you need to leave that probably for 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, just to keep that, just to get it all nice and dry, okay? When it's all nice and dry, what we're going to do, we're going to take it out and we're going to fluff it together. All the rice particles will be dry. When the rice particles are dry, they will no longer mix with other colours. Okay, so you'll get individual grains of rice with different colours. And we're going to top it off with a little bit of garnish. And we're just going to look at the final product. So I'll see you back again in about 20 minutes.